Hey there you, welcome back to another video. This is a Fellowship of the Light reading video. A Fellowship of the Light reading is 3 cards that are like a spread of an oracle card reading. And that's designed to give you 3 things. Now the first card is going to be designed to help you enhance your recognition that you are a spiritual being having human experiences. And this is an important thing because what? That's where we really keep returning to that great I am that is animating all of us. That great inner light, that inner power, that inner intuitive zone that we are all living in, really, that we've been aware of since we were little kids when we first became aware that we are aware. Where am I? I'm aware of myself and a world full of selves. So card number 1 in a Fellowship of the Light reading is going to be there to reinforce and help recognize or expand your recognition that we are a spiritual being having human experiences. Card number 2 is going to be something that you can do today. So it's going to be practical. Something you can actually take action on today to help expand the movement of light in your life. Yeah. When we renew our minds and we take actions on those renewed ideas, those renewed reflections, those renewed concepts, those renewed ways of looking at things, when we do that, light can expand in our personal life. And when more light moves through us, then all of our heart's desires are sprinkled with the sunshine of the inner divine. And that light allows our heart's desires to get manifested, growing, and reflected back into our day. So, card number 1 is going to be here to help remind you more about being a spiritual being, having a human experience. Card number 2 is going to be about something you can practically do today in a very simple way that's going to expand more light in your life. And the third card is going to be all about what not to do. Avoid this. I don't really mean it like that. It just means something that we can sort of transmute, really. Something that we can sort of set aside. Something that we can sort of let go of so that we can expand today to allow even more light in also. So let's go ahead and get started on this Fellowship of the Light reading, card number 1. What do we need to know, land of the spirit? What do we need to know, higher self? Hey there, God. Hey there, universe. Hey there, source. Hey there, you of you. What do we need to know for our highest good right now that can help us to recognize our identity as a spirit more and more? This is what we're seeing first. You see the 2 huge pillars, the red and the green. They're huge because this is what the realm of our spiritual space looks like. Now, it's not a physical plane, it's a spiritual plane. That means it's non-material. It is kind of imaginary. It is ethereal. It is something that we have to use words and images to sort of point to describe with symbols and with metaphors. We're describing it so we can recognize it. When we recognize something, we can make better use of it. So look how this represents, these 2 pillars represent our spiritual world, our spiritual identity, because they are huge. And the world of the spirit is broad and roomy and wide open and unlimited. So that's the first message here. The second one is, look, it's way above the clouds. What? That means it's up and outside of our day-to-day world. It's beyond the material world. It's beyond Earth. It's extraterrestrial. Phone home ET. What? When we go up into that space, and you can see the little white body here bridging these 2, when we go up into that space, we are a bridge of the light, a light bridge that brings down into the world all of the new, renewed outlooks and the new, renewed inspirations, the little whispers in your ear that nobody else can hear. And it's coming in from these little free birds that you see up here in the sky. So, the spirit is free. The spirit has tons of information that it wants to float down on feathers, feathers to you, so that you can be the bridge for the light to come down into the world and to make matters matter. To make things matter. To make meaning and to collect things together to make things material. So, that is card number 1, and I hope that simple, strong perspective allows you to reflect reflect a little bit here and there on what the reading is saying. What? It sparks little ideas in your own conscious space. So no one's telling you what to do. No one's telling your future. Think about it. You're the voter. You're the one who assembles all of that stuff up here. And man, is it fun. Man, is it fun. So, card number two in the Fellowship of the Light reading for today. Something you can do with card number 2 is to take action on today. And if you take action on this, it will expand more light into your life. And the more light we have, the more our heart's desires are seeded, watered, sunshined, and they come reflecting back. What is it? Oh, surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Oh, can I help you? Oh, can I say yes? Oh, I better do what she wants me to do. I better do what he wants me to do. Or else I'll feel like I'm nobody. I'll feel like I'm afraid I might lose something. Oh no, what if they leave me? Oh no, what if they tell me I'm wrong? Oh no, what if they don't believe in me anymore? Oh no, I need them to have the song of my life be real. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing today. Why? Because everybody's on their own path. Everybody's a unique expression of God's source universe in the world. We don't have to give to them so much as we can remind them who they really are and that they have an unlimited resource that they can connect to as a spiritual being having a human experience. So today, the practical thing to do to overcome any type of people-pleasing, and it doesn't mean you're running around pleasing people all the time. No, it's just a suggestion to expand more light is to, oh my, say no. Oh my, I'm going to say no. Oh my, how do I say no without feeling guilty? Ooh, you might feel a little guilty when you say no. So what? Surrender the habit of people-pleasing and have that experience of guilt for a moment so you can feel the burn. And then you can look at it and say, wait a second, like, why am I guilty? Do I really need to be guilty about this? If somebody asks for something, it's okay to tell them, you know, I am so glad that you're asking. Asking for things is good. Hey, I'm so glad you're thinking of me when you're asking this. Thinking of me is good. Hey, I appreciate the courage you had to ask for help on this. Oh, asking for help is a divine thing. Hey, do you know what? I'm going to consider your request. I'm going to go up into my intuitive space and consider what it is I ought to do. I can only do what I'm inspired to do. I can only do what I'm inspired to say. I can only be the person that I am inspired to be today, just like you. Oh, I'm so glad for this opportunity. Thank you for calling me and offering. I will get back to you by 4 o'clock tomorrow. Will that work for you? You can say no without saying no. You can use that stuff to up here go, and you can process it so that you can move forward on your yes or no answer with something that has true internal meaning for you. And it doesn't have to be a reaction to what other people are asking. Oh, thank you for asking me for that. What? Do you know, I have to consider that. Do you know why? Because I love myself and I don't want to give to you out of guilt. I don't want to give to you feeling a resentment. I don't want to do anything against my honest, true, conscious contact with God's source universe. And I hope that I'm able to do that, but I'm just not sure yet. Oh, watch them react to that type of a no. What? What's going to happen if that happens? You never know, but you're going to learn more about everything and everyone when you are able to surrender the habit that leads to people-pleasing. And that is just reactionary saying yes to things that you haven't thought about or that you haven't felt right about. So just consider that today, and as you do that, you're going to break to the increase, more and more light. Things are going to just get better. They just will. The people who hate you for saying no to them, oh, they're not going to be enabled anymore to get what they want from you. Ooh, and you're going to be doing them a great service by giving them a chance to feel the feeling so that they can solve their own situations. A lot of times people don't need what they're asking for. They just don't. They could go away and think about it and find that solution for themselves. They just don't need you to do what they can do for themselves. By the way, I had to say no to my 12-year-old son today when he woke up this morning and he just grabbed over at that TV remote. Now look, I remembered last night when he gave me a hard time about something and I gave him a warning. I said, yo, you keep doing that and I'm going to have to take something away from you. I'm saying this because there's going to be a consequence. But he kept doing it, and I gave him a second warning, and guess what? He kept doing it still, and on the third time, I said, that's it. You're losing TV tomorrow, and that's how it's going to be. What? When we woke up in the morning, there he was, sitting on the couch, looking at me like it's time for TV. And what did I say? I surrendered the habit of people-pleasing. I had to simply say no. He didn't like that. Ouch. You'd think he turned into a little Tasmanian devil spinning around the apartment like there was a tornado. Whoa, if the kid had rocks, he'd have stoned me by that point. What? So then I just said, I reminded him calmly. The key is to stay calm. Take that breath. Stay neutralized. Know you're doing something for the right reason. That's the key. Stay calm. I said, yesterday I gave you those 3 warnings and you didn't heed to them. So I told you there'd be a consequence, and that's what it is. See, you can recount the facts when you're clear-headed and clean up in here. Then you know that what you're giving out is integrity-based, and that it's not going to be guilt-based, because you're just holding them accountable for what you both agreed upon. And it's important as a parent to do things like that. You know when to do it. Come on. So he didn't like that. He stormed off into his room, and that was a temptation of me wanting to then go and please him, but I didn't. Instead, I said, you know what? It's good that you're feeling your feelings. It's good that you are able to deal with this life situation that's happening to you, and you're going to be okay. You will survive not having TV. And these simple statements are important ways of being able to communicate and share meaningful information so that the other person can be enabled to grow forward instead of always getting everything that they're bam, 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 punching at to get, mentally and emotionally demanding. So we're going to get through it, and you know what? Once he has gone through his feelings, we're going to do our hugs. We're going to reunite on the activities that we share and that we enjoy. We're going to do all the things that we are able to say yes to together. That's the key, is doing the things with others that you can do with them, that you feel right and good about and internally motivated to do with them. Now, if you really want to shorten it, you can simply say, you know what? I'm glad you asked. I'm not able to do that right now. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Whoa, and you just move on, and you just let go, and you take a breath, and you know that you're following your conscious contact with God's source universe, and that's important. We don't mean anybody ill will. We don't have to recount like, oh, how dare they ask me? Don't do that. That type of work is only gonna mess up your mind. Instead, be like, wow, I'm glad that they thought of me and they considered me. And I'm glad I said no. Oh my God, I have that power to say no. It's a complete sentence. Card number 3, my friends, what is it? This is something that we're going to let go of. Wow, it looked like card number 2 is what we should let go of. This is something we're going to let go of today, and this is going to be a wonderful thing, and it's called celebration. We're going to let go of celebration. What do you mean, Brian? We're not going to celebrate? No, that's not what it means at all. We're going to let go. We're going to let go and celebrate. We're going to let it go. We're going to let it glow. We're going to let it, oh my God, I just said no to somebody that I used to reactively say yes to. What? I'm going to celebrate the fact that everybody is a rare flower lotus thing growing in the world. Every day is spring. Every day is spring with the renewing of your mind, and by watching these daily videos that I'm making, every day is a springtime of new perspective, new reflection, something to celebrate all around you. Look at the people, look in their eyes, say, oh my God, what a surprise you are. Holy moly, what in the world? Celebrate the little things, the little teeny tiny here and now stuff that you see coming up. And by letting go of the past, we're celebrating the here and now present, and that's going to just bring all that new light. Look at it all breaking off, all that growing of the light into our day, and our energy is just going to go through the roof. Oh my God, it's going to be high as a kite, flying away into the world of the light today in this concrete land of your personal circumstances. This has been a Fellowship of the Light reading. What? Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling or what you're reflecting on in this reading. What's a reflection? That is you watching this mirror called the reading and you having little bits of recognition happen in your mind, and then you speaking those with words, articulating them, because that's how we reflect what is happening. And when we reflect things, others can see them too. And we can get together on something bigger, brighter, and new. That's what it's all about, my friends. Don't be conformed to this world as you see it. Be transformed, transmuted, healed, just simply changed. Whoa, evolved, broken to the increase, get it all from the renewing of your mind. Let me know if there's someone that, you feel you had to say no to or had to say maybe to recently. And if you want to share about that, put it in the comments. It's the best place for it. Either that or find a way to reach out to me. Do you want to work together? I am a psychic, intuitive, clairvoyant, spiritual guide, spiritual coach, spiritual helper. It's not that I know anything, but I can create a space with you so that you can know more about yourself and your own power. Boom! Yeah. Take care, have fun, share the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Just make the YouTube account. Select the bell so you get daily videos. So easy that way, my friends. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Goodbye.